If you want your family relationships to get better, then you need to be able to speak up. You can't keep avoiding conflict with your family just to keep the peace and then expect your family relationships to suddenly change overnight. That's just not how it works. But the good news is that if you show up in a different way in your family system, then it encourages everyone around you to begin to show up in a different way too. Let's talk about how you can face that fear and make the changes that you want to see in your family a reality. The truth is that we all grow up in systems, family systems, etc. And the way that you learn how to act in that family system is usually adaptive. It's you staying quiet or keeping the mood light or not causing trouble or being the jokester sometimes in order to keep your family maintained, to keep things stable, and sometimes to keep your parents from reacting in ways that you don't want them to react. And now, even as an adult, it can be really hard to say to your parent, hey, that actually hurt me. Or, hey, I actually disagree wholeheartedly with your opinion on that thing that we were just talking about. Because that can feel terrifying. Sometimes that terrifying feeling is that your parent might react very strongly to what you just said. Sometimes the feeling might be, if I say this, then that will actually push my parent away. But like I just said before, nothing changes if nothing changes. Avoiding the conversation, just like avoiding a conversation in a couple relationship, all that does is it protects the status quo. It doesn't lead to real change. It doesn't lead to real, authentic, deep relationships with those people who you're closest to. So here's what I want you to do. Next time you go home to visit your family, next time you interact with your parents on the phone, I want you to try to show up more differently. Show up in a way that aligns with your values, in a way that is more boundaried, more real. Call them out when they say things that you don't agree with. Remember to do it in a strategic way. Talk about your feelings. Use I feel statements. And talk about the impact that it has on you when they do those things. You don't have to be perfect. You don't have to say the exact right words. And here's the thing, your parents may react in a negative way. Because a lot of us with boomer parents, our parents didn't go to therapy. They don't understand how to have um, emotional conversations. So they may get defensive at first. It may be hard to have these conversations with them. But remember, you're not trying to start a fight. You're trying to express your values, your beliefs, and how much them acting the way that they act hurts you. Avoiding conflict doesn't just keep the peace, it also is a way of abandoning yourself. I'm giving you permission to show up differently, and by doing so, you give your family permission to show up differently too. Good luck.